Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's obviously been a very busy couple of days with all the major Modern Warfare 3 reveals and announcements. We've covered all the major info that's been released so far, so if you've missed any of that, feel free to go and check that out. I got plenty of videos up on the channel already. But in the background of all of that, we still got MW2 and Warzone going on, and because it is Wednesday, it is still update day within Warzone and MW2. We got some new changes, some new announcements and reveals today as well. So initially, we'll actually start with one brief one for MW3 that was revealed after everything was announced this morning in regards to open combat and maybe some teasers for MP and Warzone that we covered in a video earlier today. And that is our first look at what is a loadout selection screen for MW3. Now, this is the campaign loadout selection. We're not sure if this is going to differ much between multiplayer and Warzone and what we're seeing here, but this is our first look at the menu of MW3. And I know the first thing you're saying is this looks a lot like MW2. And that's just because it's the Call of Duty HQ, the Call of Duty hub. Basically, every game is going to have the same interface moving forward. I'm hoping that eventually we'll go back to the vertical menus. The horizontal stuff here is a little bit odd, I won't lie. Still not a huge fan of the MW2 UI and that mess that's been changed to be more awkward like 3 times this year. But anyways, MW3's does showcase somewhat more of the same. It's a little bit different details here and there. It also shows items discovered, so various items you can discover in this campaign mission you can throw on your loadout, like for instance the Holger 5.56 that's being used, the Silence Core 45 pistol, the smoke, and then also the knife. So quick look at the MW3 loadout menu. But outside of that, today we actually ended up seeing a new update go live in Warzone, MW2, and DMZ. And for what it's worth, right away, this update is just simply a weekly routine update. There is not a full-on title update or major download required for this one. You may run into the whole update requires restart screen, but if not, then you're good to go. All the stuff is going to be automatically applied, and we've actually seen some stuff changed and announced in the past couple of days as well. So a bit of catch up here in regards to some in-game changes and patch notes. Within ranked play, just the other day, Treyarch actually updated some restrictions here with the RPG and the Strela being removed from ranked play. I can definitely say I'm happy to hear that because the one-shot launchers were extremely cheesy. Although I will say I'm a bit disappointed that they haven't fixed the one-shot knife glitch yet, which is equally as cheesy and equally as annoying for sure. But regardless, you can no longer use the RPG or the Strela in ranked play. Another update that they're actually now looking into, and I gotta say, it's odd that it took this long to recognize this, but they are investigating an issue causing buybacks to incorrectly cost $4,000. You may recall in some patch notes a bit ago, it was mentioned that the buybacks in standard gameplay are being decreased from $4,000 to $3,000. Except, well, that change never happened, so we've been playing with $4,000 buybacks this entire time. They are looking into that though. It should cost $3,000, and hopefully that's an update that is implemented here soon. Another update that took place earlier on this week was obviously the conclusion of the MW3 reveal event, the Shadow Siege event, and obviously that was the only way to access the M13C, the quote-unquote new rifle that's really not new at all. It's just the M13B, but worse. But it was either unlocked through that or the pre-order bundle for MW3, which I don't feel like is worth it at all to try and get a weapon blueprint. However, now though that the Shadow Siege event is over and we don't have that direct unlock for the M13C, well, you would assume that they just would change the unlock challenge to get like, 5 close range kills with a rifle or something. But as of right now, the only way to get the M13C is to have someone drop it for you in DMZ, and then you exfil with it. Like actually, unless you're buying a bundle for it, if you want the base weapon unlocked, you have to play DMZ and have someone drop it for you. I'm hoping that's just an oversight there and a new challenge is added in for it. Otherwise, it's going to be the same situation as the M13B. At least though, you can rest easy knowing that if you don't unlock the M13C, you're currently not missing anything because it's about as mid as it gets. Like that rifle is not anything to write home about. So you're not missing out on like a major meta or anything, but the unlock for that is a bit strange. But now, leading up to today and what ended up changing and what was being announced, we also got some new things to break down. As we get into this, quick reminder, if you guys are new here, every day I'm your one-stop shop for all things going on in COD, whether it's Warzone, MW2, and of course MW3, which we have so many more reveals and so much more information dropping in the coming days and weeks. So if you want to guarantee you're always up to date, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and if you enjoy the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. Let's try and aim for 1,000 likes on this one. Haven't gone for a like goal in a bit. Also, quick reminder that this week only, my Gamer Advantage discount code Immortal is going to get you 20% off everything on the site. Usually my code only gets you 10%, so now is quite literally the best time to pick up a pair of frames if you're interested. And trust me when I say these things are game changers. I wear them all day, every day. They offer prescription or regular lenses. They got different frame options. It's also 20% off any accessories or anything like that. So if you want to pick up my custom Immortal bundle that's got my Iron Tiger as a cleaning cloth and whatnot, code Immortal saves you that nice little 20% discount on all of that. Link will be down below. Anyway, this morning, Call of Duty did give us a brand new reveal for the update coming next week, which is Season 5 Reloaded. Technically, today's update is the final one before the midpoint of the season. And with that, Call of Duty tweeted out saying, "Pistols ready," or Call of Duty X'd out? I don't know. They said, "Pistols ready, prepared for drop-in. Lara Croft is coming to Call of Duty at Tomb Raider." So you may recall back at the launch of Season 5, the PlayStation blog sort of randomly teased that Lara Croft was going to be coming as a crossover operator in season. But none of the Call of Duty marketing said anything about that. It was not on the roadmap. There was no mention of this on any of the blogs or anything. It was just in the PlayStation blog only for some reason. So I think they messed up there, but now it is official with Season 5 Reloaded. We are going to have a crossover with Lara Croft and Tomb Raider within Call of Duty as a brand new operator. So that is now officially confirmed. Then outside of that, because it is Wednesday, we have another standard routine weekly playlist update. And I think a lot of you guys are going to be very happy with today's playlist update because it fulfills a lot of requests, I would say. So initially for Warzone, as always, we've got the standard ranked trios. That's always there. For Al-Mazrah this week, for Battle Royale, we've got just solos and quads for standard gameplay. And then for Vandal Battle Royale, we've got duos and trios if you're into that. For the Resurgence map rotation, we actually have all 4 squad sizes. So solos, duos, trios, and quads. It'll change between Ashika and Vandal every 15 minutes. Then, in fact, Plunder is back for Al-Mazrah quads. I know that's been a big request the past couple of weeks. Plunder was removed because they had like the Battle Pass XP exploit, so people were cheesing tokens out of that. They removed it. They never brought it back, but Plunder is now finally back in Warzone. And alongside that, we also have Lockdown Vandal quads as well if you're interested in that style of gameplay with like the hardpoint respawn instead of standard Plunder on the big map. So definitely something for everyone with this week's playlist update. Hopefully going into Season 5 Reloaded next week, Plunder ends up sticking around. And then to close things out for today, we also have a new playlist update over in MW2 multiplayer. And for this Infinity Ward says this week in MW2, we've got Gunfight Blueprints, Gunfight Snipers, Shoot House 24/7, Shipment 24/7, Hardcore Shipment, and Vondel Waterfront 24/7 as well. Alongside obviously all the standard stuff. So Quick Play, Ground War Invasion, all the usual separate playlist options are still there too. And that being said, that is effectively everything that ended up changing in today's new update with the playlist with some of the in-game patch notes and changes there, then also some recent reveals as well. Busy time for Call of Duty right now, and it's probably going to stay like this all the way up until the MW3 launch, and then it just goes to a different level of chaotic, right? So you'll definitely want to be subscribed to stay up to date with the latest stuff going on between MW3, Warzone, MW2. I got you covered every single day with updates, reveals, announcements, you name it. And if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well, would be really appreciated. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.